Shit! Shit! Wrong screen. Alright, anyway. Man, that's what I get for like eating grapes and not paying attention. So, we are going on to game number 5. It's gonna be on Fighting Spirit, the greatest map ever created. And it's gonna be a deciding game. It's a best of 1 now for their tournament lives. One player goes on to the semifinals. One player is gonna be eliminated. Is Michael gonna keep his chances alive, keep his hopes and dreams alive for a win here in his second attempt? Or is TerrOr gonna make it through? Gonna get some revenge for last season? Whichever person wins, actually, the series has been so amazing that I don't think it really matters. So, with that, let us go on to game number 5. Here we go. Alright, here we go. At the top right as the brown TerrOr, and we have KT TerrOr. Not to be confused with TerrOr. I think somebody asked about that again. This is not the Korean crazy guy. This is a Peruvian TerrOr player who is a very, very strong foreigner. And his opponent at the bottom left. Wow, okay, for a second, some weird part of me thought that was a drone move, and I was like, what's going on? No, it's just an Overlord. Man, I need to lay off the grapes. Alright, so this is Michael, who is down 0-2 and has now brought it to the final game here. Can he go all the way with the reverse sweep? That would be pretty heartbreaking for TerrOr and all the Terran fans out there. Because, spoiler alert, TerrOr is in fact the last Terran alive in the TLS2. Skyline was defeated quite soundly by Julia yesterday. So, TerrOr, come on, you can do it. You can do it. Alright. Now this is going to be quite interesting because, of course, we've seen some pretty kooky builds from TerrOr so far. But Fighting Spirit is a very standard map. Well, it's basically the standard map nowadays that everybody plays all the time. So both players are going to be very familiar with the map. And it doesn't have any particular features that lend itself to unorthodox builds. I mean, it's just a very standard, main, natural, very easy to take third base. So I don't know if TerrOr's gonna try something like that. I guess we'll see. And we'll see if Michael can stop it. Anyway, nothing crazy coming out for him so far. Michael, of course, did go for the overpull into expand. He's gonna do a little hide his drones, or drone singular. Excuse me, getting some hiccups. Just gonna hide the drone there in case an SCV came in to block, but of course the SCV was nowhere to be found. And look at this, again, TerrOr's going for the double SCV scout. Oh, he's do-axing! Oh, that's dirty. Oh, TerrOr, you little dog, you. And this is crazy, so, he went from 2-0 lead, playing, longer games, into last game going proxy fact 2 port, and now going 2 racks in his main. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, he's degenerating into cheesier and cheesier builds, and I feel like that might be why Michael's winning. Because Michael knows exactly what to do against this kind of thing. I mean, this is the cheese king we're talking about here. Now the thing is, I mean, you can make some arguments that maybe Michael might have tried to 9-pull or even 5-pull in this game, so maybe TerrOr did it semi-defensively, so he was just going to go for like a 2 racks delayed expansion, which is not terrible. It's obviously not as good as a 1 racks expand economically, but it obviously is the perfect counter to a 5-pull or a 9-pull. But I don't really know if Michael would actually do that in a deciding game like this. So it definitely must have been TerrOr trying to pull something off. I guess maybe trying to go for a bunker rush like he did in game 2 on match point. And unfortunately, since Michael has gone for the pull first, it's not going to work out for him. Now that doesn't mean that this is necessarily bad. You can see he's going to be able to put on a little bit of pressure. Look at that, already forcing a Sunken Colony from Michael, who from the Marine count must realize that it is in fact 2 racks. But we can see from the minerals, TerrOr is actually just going for the 2x expand, as I said here. And again, I don't know if this is just an adjustment to seeing that early pool. Well, I guess it must be an adjustment, because if he saw a 12 hatch, he probably would have bunker rushed. So yeah, Michael is going to be completely fine against this. He's even just made the sunken. He hasn't waited for the Marines to move out. He doesn't actually have any spotting here, so I guess he didn't want to risk it. So he just made the sunken initially, and he knows that's going to keep him completely safe. TerrOr, you can see, keeping the Marines a little bit far out, just to block any circling scouts that come in. They can't come from the outside here, or some might sneak around the 3 o'clock and try and come in this way. So you can see he's kind of covered both sides here, which is quite good. Meanwhile, his SCP scout is actually is actually still alive in the Zerg's main, so that's very helpful. Oh, might not be longer though. Ooh. Taken down. Meanwhile, it's like one Zergling does get taken down here. Now, seeing this, Michael should probably guess that there's likely an expansion back here. I mean, this is some pretty aggressive scout denial. But, you know, there is always that slight possibility that TerrOr's doing some kind of crazy one-base all-in. I mean, that's the good thing about this is that, you know, Michael's in the dark, so even if he thinks it's an expand, he doesn't know for sure, so he's got to be a little bit careful. And you can see he's really trying to poke in here and test the waters, and TerrOr's just not allowing him any chance to see what's going on here. Look at this, Michael's being super on the ball with these Zerglings, kind of like he was with his mutas earlier on. And it looks like TerrOr, though, is going to pull back now. Doesn't want to leave his Marines out too far, because if Michael just made a whole bunch of links right now, he could have just ran in and killed all the Marines. So it's much better to get a safe position in here. And at this point, if an attack didn't come, Michael should realize, or should have known anyway, that it wasn't going to be a one-base all-in. So there's no point actually blocking the scout so much for much longer. The link pokes in again. I mean, at this point, Michael definitely knows it's a command center there, even if he hasn't seen it necessarily. You know, not seeing any Vulture, any Wraith, anything like that come out, no attack come out, it's got to be a fast expand. So the question is, what is the follow-up here from these two players? I mean, you can see Michael just going for the standard 3-hatch muta here. He's just playing it by the book, you know, not going crazy. And TerrOr is, he's going for a fast +1. Sorry, I didn't pick up on this earlier. He's going for a 5 racks. He's gone for the +1 5 racks. Now, again, this is also very standard in today's metagame. But I don't know, is this slightly delayed compared to where it normally would be? I'm sorry, my ZBT timings aren't actually that good, so I can't quite tell. I feel like having gone for a 2 racks, much delayed expand, he should be a little bit behind. But then again, Michael also went for an overpool opening instead of a 12 hatch, so he'll also be slightly behind, whereas Zerg might be at this exact time in the game. What is going on here? Uh-oh. That is many lings. That is a lot of lings. Now the thing is, if TerrOr doesn't leave his base, if he just stands here, he'll be fine. You know, the Zerglings will get a very small surface area, so you can see the command center will block it off, and he'll be able to defend. If he tries to move out and pressure Michael, which is a very common thing to do at this point in the game, he could just die. And that would be very, very sad. However, he's got 2 fire bats. It's going to be very helpful. But the thing is, Michael could just wait for him to leave and go for the backstab. You see? He's not necessarily going to engage the Marine Force head on. But look at this, TerrOr's being very smart. He's staying in his base. A lot of players would have moved out already by now. But I don't know if TerrOr... Oh my god, TerrOr's going for Server. TerrOr's going for the build that C killed Siki with. Is this that build? The 7 racks? Oh my goodness. It was on this map too. It might have even been in these positions. In the show match last season at the end of the TLS, C in his first game against Siki went for a 7 racks 2-base all-in. Or was it like even an 8 racks? I can't remember. But this is actually crazy here. TerrOr is just busting out crazy build after crazy build. Now here we go. The mutas are coming in here. Michael is not revealing his things. Oh, he's going to go in. Is he going to go in? Try and go for the surround. He's not. He's going to wait. He's going to pull back. He realizes this force is too big for him to take head on. He's going to go for the counterattack. But this is crazy, though, because TerrOr is not pulling back. He's going across the map. TerrOr's just going for the trade here. He doesn't care about the fence. I don't know if this is the best idea because his base is completely exposed here. Is he re-rallying into his main? He's got to re-rally everything back into his main or else the muta's going to kill everything here. I don't really know if this is going to work, but this is going to turn into a base trade for both of these players' tournament lives. TerrOr is just going balls out here. Michael is building a million Sunkens, and that is so many Sunkens. I don't know if TerrOr's going to be able to break this. That is way too many Sunkens, but he's got to break it because his base is completely dead here. TerrOr is going to lose everything. He can't break the Sunkens. Or is he going to break it? No, he's going to break it. What does Michael have? But Michael has complete control over the Terran base. This is just going to turn into an elimination race. I think TerrOr needs to just lift everything off. He should just lift and start running away here. Why is he not lifting? Just lift everything, man. Just evacuate. Evacuate the main! Oh my god, Michael has been busted! Michael's been busted. TerrOr needs to keep his units together though, because he might not have enough Marines to kill all the mutas or something. I don't even know what's gonna happen here. This is such an uncommon occurrence in a Brood War game, let me tell you guys. If you are a normal SC2 viewer and you see a lot of base trades, this does not happen very often at all in Brood War. Base trades are extremely rare. And again, oh my god, it looks like a big round of fire bats has actually kept the base alive here, but one link is still killing all the SCVs. But it looks like, where are the drones? Okay, there's some drones still alive, and it looks like the mutant link are back, and oh my god, is TerrOr gonna hold here? He needs to hold right now. Can he hold? He's got the perfect position on the ramp, and Michael doesn't have enough mutas. TerrOr very smartly camping the ramp, not allowing the links back into the base and forcing Michael back to the base trade, but TerrOr looks stable. However, TerrOr's not mining though. TerrOr's mining with one SCV. Okay, it's 23 supply against 23 supply. They have exactly mirrored supplies. They have even supplies, but Michael has forced to go for the counterattack, and there's 3 fire bats in the base, but there's no medic, and one of them is badly damaged. But there's the mass lift. There's the mass lift, and the thing is, Michael cannot actually engage his army, but Michael has 300 minerals. He can build another hatchery. Michael can build another hatchery somewhere. And he's got drones, but the thing is, the drones are stuck. Wait, where are the drones? Oh my god, did the drones escape? Oh, some of the drones escaped. He can build another hatchery, but can he defend it though? That's the question. He's down to 19 supply. Wait, are they both at... No, Michael's down to 17. TerrOr's down to 19. TerrOr's trying to eliminate Michael right now, but he doesn't realize that Michael can build another hatchery. Michael is trying to kill all these buildings, but obviously with just a few mutas, he can't kill it. Michael actually can't kill these buildings fast enough. These command centers might even survive. He's just going to try and make this one burn, I think, and then try and kill this one, because TerrOr actually doesn't even have... He's got 1 SCV here, and he's got 100 minerals. And look at this, he's gonna kill the spawning pool now. He killed every other building. Michael needs to make a hatchery now, and he's built the hatchery in the main, so TerrOr can see it. I don't know if this was a good idea, but maybe it was, because this is the furthest place away from TerrOr's army. He's actually taken the TerrOr main base right now. Somebody screenshot this. Somebody screenshot. This is front page shit right here. Front page it right now. Michael has taken TerrOr's main. TerrOr sees it, so he knows where the last building is. By the way, in Brood War, you don't get revealed, even if you don't have town hall buildings, but I don't think it really matters, because both players have town halls anyway. So there's one command center that's still alive here. What is it? I think the other command center might have actually died. Those are the mutas that have actually killed the other command center, but TerrOr has 1 command center, 2 SCVs, and 100 minerals, but he has no supply to actually build SCVs. However, he's going for the kill. He just needs to eliminate Michael. He just needs to kill that, because Michael's force cannot engage TerrOr's force right now. This army is way stronger. It's also got +1, and Michael has no upgrades. So TerrOr's +1 army is way stronger than Michael's now, and he's just got to be careful not to let Michael micro everything down. He doesn't need to save this barracks. He's got enough buildings. He needs to bring the buildings back with his army and just go and eliminate Michael. He's got to be really, really careful. It's all down to micro. This is now down to like a micro UMS. It is now down to like 1 control group of Marines plus a few medics versus a control group of Lynx and like 4 mutas. I mean, if you were playing the micro tournament UMS, this is like a scenario you would have. So I don't know if these guys have played that UMS much. I played it a lot. I suck at it. I would lose at this level. But this level is now determining which of these players is going to the semifinals here. TerrOr is not mining. I don't know if he... But see, Michael... Oh, Michael's not even supply block. So Michael... Wait a minute. Michael can't mine because he's got no minerals to make a drone. I thought he had 2 drones. Oh, he's got 1 drone, but it's outside the base. He can't mine. TerrOr does not realize that Michael is not even mining. He doesn't even need to do anything because Michael isn't even mining. Oh, and now he's up the ramp. There's no way... Michael can't stop it anymore. TerrOr's up the ramp. He's up the ramp. Michael has to stop this. Come on, Michael. They're both at 16 supply. Michael's trying to micro against his barracks. TerrOr's got these 2 buildings left. But, I mean, with the DPS of the mutas, there's just no way he can kill them fast enough. And TerrOr's using this to spot. And he actually, I think he sees that there's nothing mining right here. And he's just trying to go in on the side, you see, so the Lings don't get the best angle. Oh my god, he's actually going to get a perfect position here behind the gas. If he stands back there, Michael can't even get a surface area with his Lings. and Michael is just trying to micro the mutas, but he's got to commit soon because the hatchery's under attack here, but he picks off one Marine. Michael's actually just trying to win this on the back of sheer muta micro, and TerrOr's being so careful here. This is just such a nail biter. The problem for Michael is there's so many medics. It is so hard for him to do anything. I don't know why TerrOr just doesn't attack this hatchery and force Michael to actually go forward. Oh my god. If TerrOr wins this, I'm just gonna cry. Or rather, if TerrOr loses, I'm gonna cry. Oh, there's a stim. He doesn't want to attack the hatchery too much because it'll let the mutas get free shots on him. Oh man, he can't keep doing this though. His medics are out of energy. His medics are almost out of energy here. He needs to do it now. He can't keep stimming. He's stimming like 10 times a second. Why are you? Your medics have no energy. God damn it! Oh my god, TerrOr, you have no energy on those medics. If you stim again, you're gonna die. Oh, and the lings are coming in now. Michael, he knows the medics have no energy. He knows. TerrOr's gotta stop stimming right now. Please stop. Oh, he's going for the hatchery. I think he should just target fire the hatchery. It's so low on health, but oh my god, Michael has only like 2 mutas left. And now TerrOr's gonna walk in here to the mineral patch, and he's gonna kill his hatchery. Michael has to commit. He has to commit before he's eliminated. And here's the final engagement. The muta falls. Michael's in trouble. GG! TerrOr advances to the semifinals. Michael has been eliminated from the game and from the tournament in an amazing 5-game series. I can't believe what I have just witnessed. That is what I'm talking about. Oh my god. What a game. That was only like, that was not even a 15-minute game. I thought that was like an hour. That felt like an hour-long game. Oh, man. Oh, that is a game for the history books. And you know what, guys? We're not even done. We're only halfway done. We have a whole nother series to go. We have Draw versus Technics, a PVZ, coming up after this. If it is even half as good as that series was, I will be very happy. Wow, okay, we're gonna go to a 3-minute break here and come back for that series. Everybody go to the bathroom, refill your drink, and we will have another best of 5 coming up after this. Don't go anywhere.